Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel US Immigration News. We hope you're doing great. Well, in today's video, we will be talking about Biden announces legal protections for undocumented spouses of US citizens. So to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for upcoming episodes. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Biden announces legal protections for undocumented spouses of U.S. citizens. USCIS sets August 19, 2024, as application start date for new spousal protection policy. On June 18, 2024, the Biden administration announced a landmark policy that will grant temporary legal status and a potential path to citizenship for hundreds of thousands of undocumented immigrants married to U.S. citizens. This initiative, known as Parole in Place PIP, is part of the Department of Homeland Security's DHS efforts to promote family unity in the immigration process, aligning with the Biden-Harris administration's commitment to keeping families together. The DHS has established a process to consider, on a case-by-case basis, requests for parole in place from certain non-citizen spouses of U.S. citizens who have been in the U.S. for at least a decade. If parole is granted, non-citizens eligible to apply for lawful permanent residence based on their marriage to a U.S. citizen will be able to do so without leaving the United States. USCIS will reject any applications submitted before August 19, 2024. More information about eligibility and the application process will be published in a forthcoming Federal Register notice. What does the policy say? The policy, known as Parole in Place PIP, allows undocumented immigrants who have American citizen spouses to receive temporary work permits and legal status. It enables them to navigate around certain U.S. legal obstacles that currently prevent them from obtaining permanent residency if they entered the country illegally. By obtaining parole in place, these individuals could eventually qualify for green cards and later U.S. citizenship without needing to leave the country. According to the White House, this move will protect roughly 500,000 spouses of U.S. citizens and around 50,000 undocumented children under 21 whose parent is married to a U.S. citizen. Who is eligible to be considered for a discretionary grant of parole on a case-by-case basis? Under this process, applicants must 1. Be present in the United States without admission or parole. 2. Have been continuously present in the United States for at least 10 years as of June 17, 2024. 3. Have a legally valid marriage to a U.S. citizen as of June 17, 2024. 4. Not have any disqualifying criminal history or otherwise constitute a threat to national security or public safety. 5. Otherwise merit a favorable exercise of discretion. 6. DHS may also consider non-citizen children of requesters under this process if, as of June 17, 2024, they were physically present in the United States without admission or parole and have a qualifying stepchild relationship with a U.S. citizen. What you can do now. Although USCIS is not currently accepting applications, potential applicants can begin to prepare to file a parole application by gathering evidence of their eligibility, such as 1. Evidence of a legally valid marriage to a U.S. citizen as of June 17, 2024, such as a marriage certificate. 2. Documentation of proof of identity, including expired documents. 3. Start preparing now with comprehensive parole in place workbooks and continue the journey towards a marriage green card. Policy details. The policy allows undocumented immigrants who have American citizen spouses to receive temporary work permits and legal status. It also allows them to navigate around certain U.S. legal obstacles such as an I-94 travel record that currently prevent them from obtaining permanent residency if they entered the country illegally. By obtaining parole in place, these individuals could eventually qualify for green cards and, later, U.S. citizenship without needing to leave the country. According to the White House, this move will protect roughly 500,000 spouses of U.S. citizens and around 50,000 undocumented children under 21 whose parent is married to a U.S. citizen. Most people eligible for these protections have resided in the U.S. for 23 years or more. Process and requirements. Once approved, recipients will have 3 years to apply for permanent residency through the Parole in Place PIP program and will be eligible for work authorization. Once undocumented spouses go through the PIP program, they will receive an I-94 travel record, which is crucial because it makes them eligible to adjust their status to a marriage-based green card. The process is expected to be similar to the current military PIP program. These cases are typically processed quickly, and most beneficiaries can immediately file the I-485 application to adjust their status to a green card holder after parole is granted. Impact and scope. Progressive lawmakers and immigrant advocacy groups have praised the policy as a positive step that could energize Latino voters ahead of the upcoming elections. However, the plan is expected to face legal challenges. The Biden administration has previously been hit with lawsuits over its use of the parole authority, and there is precedent for judicial pushback. In 2016, a deadlocked Supreme Court prevented a similar Obama-era initiative. Despite potential legal hurdles, the Biden administration has used the Immigration Parole Authority extensively, including for resettling refugees from Afghanistan, Haiti, and Ukraine. The new plan would leverage the same authority to provide relief for those already living in the U.S. Historical context and precedents. The concept of parole in place is not entirely new. Since the Bush administration, a smaller-scale version of this program has existed for immediate relatives of U.S. military members. Congress affirmed this policy in 2020. The proposed expansion would be the most extensive relief for undocumented immigrants since the 1986 amnesty law that legalized 2.7 million people. What to expect next? The program is expected to open on August 19, 2024. Between now and then, the Department of Homeland Security is expected to publish an official notice that explains the application process, along with additional guidance and requirements. The notice will also explain what specific forms to file, the costs of filing those forms, and the required documentation and supporting evidence needed for approval. The path forward: comprehensive guidance. The new parole in place policy marks a significant step towards comprehensive immigration reform. While it is a temporary measure, the potential long-term benefits for undocumented spouses of U.S. citizens are substantial. This policy not only provides immediate relief and legal protection, but also opens a viable path to permanent residency and citizenship. Navigating the application process. Step-by-step guidance. Understand eligibility requirements. Ensure you meet all the eligibility criteria. This includes having a legally valid marriage to a U.S. citizen as of June 17, 2024, and having been continuously present in the U.S. for at least 10 years. Gather necessary documentation. Start collecting documents that prove your eligibility. This includes marriage certificates, proof of continuous residence, and identity documents. Prepare for the application process. Familiarize yourself with the forms and processes required for parole in place. Seek legal advice if necessary to ensure all paperwork is correctly completed. Stay informed. Keep up to date with any new information or changes to the policy. Regularly check the USCIS website and other reliable sources for updates. Legal assistance and resources. Given the complexity of immigration laws, seeking legal assistance can be beneficial. Immigration attorneys and accredited representatives can provide invaluable support, ensuring that your application is complete and accurate. Additionally, various nonprofit organizations offer resources and support to help navigate the application process. Potential challenges and considerations. Legal and political hurdles. While the policy has garnered support, it is not without its challenges. Legal battles are expected, and there may be political pushback. It is crucial for applicants to stay informed about these developments and understand that the process may face delays or changes. Long-term implications. Receiving parole in place is a significant milestone, but it is only the beginning. Applicants must be prepared for the next steps, including applying for a green card and eventually citizenship. Each stage requires careful preparation and adherence to legal requirements. Community support and advocacy. Building a support network. Community support plays a vital role in navigating immigration processes. Connecting with local immigrant advocacy groups and support networks can provide emotional and practical assistance. These groups often offer workshops, legal clinics, and other resources to help with the application process. Advocacy efforts. Supporting advocacy efforts can also make a difference. Engaging with organizations that promote immigrant rights and participating in advocacy campaigns can help ensure that policies like parole in place receive the necessary support and resources to be successful. The Biden administration's announcement of legal protections for undocumented spouses of U.S. citizens is a significant development in U.S. immigration policy. By offering a pathway to legal status and citizenship, this policy has the potential to transform the lives of hundreds of thousands of individuals. As the application process unfolds, staying informed, prepared, and connected to support networks will be crucial for those seeking to benefit from this new policy. With the August 19, 2024, start date approaching, now is the time to gather necessary documentation, seek legal assistance, and prepare for the application process. Despite potential challenges, the opportunities presented by this policy are substantial, offering hope and a path forward for many undocumented immigrants and their families. That is all for today. In this video, what are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel US Immigration News. We hope you're doing great. Well, in today's video, we'll be talking about Biden announces legal protections for undocumented spouses of US citizens. On June 18, 2024, the Biden administration announced a significant policy offering temporary legal status and a potential path to citizenship for undocumented immigrants married to US citizens. Known as Parole in Place (PIP), this initiative aligns with the administration's commitment to family unity in the immigration process. Beginning August 19, 2024, USCIS will start accepting applications. To qualify for PIP, applicants must have been in the US for at least 10 years, be married to a US citizen as of June 17, 2024, and have no disqualifying criminal history. Approved individuals will receive temporary work permits and legal status, enabling them to apply for green cards and eventually US citizenship without leaving the country. The policy also protects around 50,000 undocumented children of these spouses. Applicants should start gathering documentation including proof of marriage and identity to prepare for the application process. The DHS will provide further details on eligibility and application procedures in a forthcoming Federal Register notice. This move is expected to benefit approximately 500,000 spouses of US citizens, providing a significant step towards comprehensive immigration reform. The policy faces potential legal challenges as similar initiatives have encountered judicial pushback in the past. Despite this, it represents the most extensive relief for undocumented immigrants since the 1986 amnesty law. With the start date approaching, eligible individuals should stay informed, seek legal guidance, and prepare their documentation to navigate the application process effectively.